Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Takeuchi TB135. This machine has a serial number of 135-14586. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, and we'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine like this these days, equipped the way it is, probably about $55,000. This machine currently has 2,196 hours on a working hour meter. As far as manufacturers go, as far as this size excavator is concerned, I'd say that Takeuchi pretty much dominates the market. This machine, equipped the way it is, weighs about 7,900 pounds. The widest point are these tracks right here at 5 foot 3 inches. The highest point is the top of that cab at 8 foot, and the transportation length, when everything's sucked in, it's in transport profile from the end of this little blade here, strike-off blade, to the front of the stick is 16 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu PC35 or a Cat 303.5. Takeuchi now calls these machines 235s. That's the new nomenclature for this machine. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is it's actually an original owner machine. Well, it's actually a second owner machine, but the original owner, I think he bought it from a dealer-owned rental fleet or something like that, so technically I guess you could consider him the original owner. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so we don't mess around with salt. The only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. And again, the owner of this machine is he was a well-organized contractor that had a great maintenance program. It rivaled some of the best that I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have always been happy with the machines that we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, I have my mechanics thoroughly inspected, and then I inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, this machine's got a lot of options. You can see it's got rubber tracks. We got mud on the track. We just rinsed this machine off, so you'll see little water spots. I don't want you to think it's all, it's just water spots here and there. It's got rubber tracks. It's got this strike-off blade right here. It's got auxiliary hydraulics. It's got an extender boom. It's got a manual quick coupler. What else does it have? It's got a pattern control change valve right here. Like I say, it's wet right now because we just, can you see that? As far as the engine goes, this machine's got a 28 horsepower Yanmar engine. These are bulletproof engines. They're common with other manufacturers like Komatsu, John Deere, Case, even Caterpillar puts these Yanmar engines in their machines. It's got a 13.5 gallon fuel tank, which will run you anywhere from 12 to as many as 16 hours depending on your application. All the fluid levels on this unit are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. Everything on it works. Okay, one of my guys just pointed out this is for a hammer circuit. If you wanted to put a hammer on this machine. Now I need to tell you guys that this machine, the auxiliary hydraulics right now are dedicated to running this extender hoe. If you wanted to run a breaker or anything else on this machine, you would have to. It doesn't have auxiliary hydraulics in addition to the extender hoe. It's got auxiliary hydraulics with the extender hoe. So what I'm trying to say is if you want to put a breaker on this machine, you've got to disconnect and somehow pin up the extender hose so that you can hang a breaker and run it, but you can do that. As far as this bucket right here is this is considered a 16-inch bucket. It's got an 18-inch bite with those teeth right here. We've got some dirt teeth in here, which will get it down to a 16-inch bite. But the way it's configured right now, it's got an 18-inch. It's got Twin Tiger dirt teeth on it, or Twin Tiger rock teeth, excuse me. So for the regular Extend-A-Hoe, the dig depth is 11 foot 2 inches. Maximum reach at ground level from that hinge pin right there. Oh, the other option I forgot to say was this has got an offset boom, so you can dig parallel to your tracks. I forgot to mention that in the options. But as far as dig depth goes, this has got a maximum reach at ground level of 11 foot 2 inches, a maximum dig height of 13.5 feet, breakout force of 8,500 pounds, and the maximum lifting capacity when this machine is, I don't know, it's like 10 foot out at ground level is 3,600 pounds. Okay, so if this machine were extended out, the maximum dig depth is around 13.5 to 14 feet. Maximum reach at ground level is 20 to 20.5 feet. And the excavator height, dig height, is 16 to 16.5 feet. So as far as these shoes are concerned, these are 12-inch rubber tracks. There's 6.5 foot of track on the ground. So that gives this tractor probably a PSI rating of maybe 3 or 4. It's pretty light. I mean, a 6-foot man on, 206 pound 6-foot man has a PSI rating of maybe 22. So this thing is many times lighter than a grown man walking on. So it'll go where a human being couldn't, I guess you could say. As far as this dozer goes, this dozer blade is 4 foot 10 inches wide, and it's 1 foot 4 inch tall. If you can come back in here, Tank. This dozer blade right here, what the original contractor did was they cut the blade down and cut the tracks down. The other set of tracks were cut down. The reason that they did that was that they wanted to get this the width of the tractor down to 4 foot 10 inches, which is what they did. And you can actually do that. If you were to cut these pads all the way down, you can cut this so that it's instead of 5 foot 3 inches, it's 4 foot 10 inches. As far as the drawbar pull on this machine, drawbar pull is defined as the amount of weight a machine can push or pull in addition to its own weight. Which in the case of this machine is an impressive 8,000 pounds. So we're gonna run the machine the next clip and show you what she's got. Okay, so this is pretty much the inside of the cap. Here's your lever that you pull down to operate it. These are your travel controls. This is just a little foot pedal right here. This is for your offset boom. Got a little hinge there. This is your safety also. You got to have both of these down for the machine to work. This is your strike off blade. This is your engine RPMs. Here's your monitor panel, I guess you could say, your key. And so I'll go ahead and start it. You can see all the lights work. There's no warning indicators. So we're going to run it in the next clip. I was looking for the travel speed, and it's right here. That button's right here. You can see that button, that rabbit button's on.